Are you the kind of person that have a hard time fitting in? You're the black sheep of your family. You have a rebellious nature to you. You have a hard time fitting into certain friend groups. You have a hard time sticking to the traditional norms. You like doing your own thing, going against the grain. This video is for you. Stay tuned. In this video, it's your boy Will. I'm back with another video. And in this video, I will be talking about why not fitting in is your superpower. So let's get started. Reason why I made this video is a lot of people running around this earth, they don't know who they truly goddamn are. And you walking around not being your real self, and you dimming your light trying to fit into a system that was never designed for you to fit in. This system, you trying to fit into something that was never designed for you to fit in. So let's get started. It's like when you come to this earth, you're handed a script. And in this script, you're told what to believe, how you should think. You are told how you should work, your belief system. And if you basically have to go into the world and act this script out. And if you question or disagree with this script, you are met with strife, hate, envy, because you disagree with the script that's been presented to you. And like most people, instead of feeling the pressure of feeling ostracized, made fun of, you go along with the script. But as you start going with the script, you realize you don't align with the script that's been given to your life, and you start to have inner conflict. You start doing things, believing in things, acting things that go against your authentic self. And while doing this, you make yourself feel small. You ignore your gifts, your dreams, your talents. You have very unique, untraditional skills and a different way of doing things. You downplay your dreams, your uniqueness just to fit in with the script that's been presented to you. You chase validation. You chase emotionally unavailable partners and friends. While you are in these friendships, relationship, you get met with conflict. You have friends or romantic partners that make fun of your uniqueness. They poke fun at you because you are different. And instead of leaving them alone, you ditch your uniqueness to become like them or please them, and you are hurting yourself in the process. Let me give you an example of how this shit can manifest and play out. I'm going to take myself for example. Let's take me. Growing up, I'm one of those black guys, so-called black guys. That's another video, but I'm actually brown and this is black. That's another video for another day. But I'm one of those black guys. My black card been taken away a long time ago. Like I'm one of them black guys. I'm very different. I'm very unique. Like one of the things I used to grow up with, I used to get made fun of for being different. Oh man, as a black man, black men don't talk like that. Black men don't eat like that. Man, you black, why you acting white? So story time. I remember when I was young, right? At the age of 18 years old, I went to this high school and I didn't finish high school at the high school I went to, so I got a GED. Equivalent, I got it. And I got sent to this place at the time. I was 18 going to 19. I got sent to this place to get my high school equivalent. And at this place, for the first time in my life, I got introduced. Now, up until this point, I was all around black culture, black people. So it was always the culture. I hung out. I always hung out in the neighborhood. And for the first time in my life, I was forced to go away from home. And I had to I went to a new environment. So in this new environment, I was met with a whole bunch of, for the first time in my life, I was around other cultures, other people, other races of people. And while I was at this place, it was blacks there, but at that particular program, the black people that actually went, they never stayed and completed the program. They always just dipped off. So it left me in a state where I was the only black guy there. And when I was at that place, I met people that was Chinese, Korean, and I started to become friends with these people. I basically spent a lot of my time around them, practically lived around them. I was there all damn day, every day. I was around them all day, and I started to, like me going around different cultures, it started to make me, basically without even trying, it changed my whole worldview of life. I was introduced to a whole different world of life. I got a chance to hang out with different races of people. I saw how they did things. I saw how their families was. Like, I learned shit like how to eat to live from hanging with people that wasn't black. They was all walks of life, and they was immigrants coming in, because I had to go to this place to get my high school diploma, so they had to come and take their citizenship at that same place. They was basically fresh off the boat at that place I was at. And I got a chance I started befriending them, and I formed some really tight bonds with them. And they taught me a lot of shit. They taught me how to save money, how to eat to live, how to behave in public. Because up until that point, I was in the hood all the goddamn time. So by hanging with, it was whites, it was Europeans, it was Russians. So up until that time, I started hanging with them. I picked up new hobbies, shit that I was never introduced to. So with that being said, I spent that whole 2 years, like 2-3 years back, and I went back to the hood after that. Once I went back to the hood, I tried to take everything I fucking learned from them people, and I tried to take it back to the hood. And that's when life hit my ass. I started getting teased for being different. Like at that time, I'm not saying that black guys don't go hiking and all that, but at that time, I started going hiking. I learned about hunting, all kind of shit, and I learned about how to eat to live, how to actually eat healthy, not that mainstream shit. Like I actually learned how other countries, how they eat to live. And I started like, I learned how to save money, how to actually save money with less. So I tried to take all this shit back to the black community and the people I was hanging with. Boy, I was met with conflict. Oh, you acting white. Like they introduced me to books, like certain books you should be reading. And I tried to take this back to the hood. And mind you, when I went to this place, my mindset wasn't about assimilating to nobody else, race and religion, no religion, but race and ideals. All I was trying to do was get my fucking high school equivalent. But I saw life from a different point of way. And I'm like, and I started applying some of this shit they taught me to my life, and life started getting better. But I tried to take it back to people. That didn't appreciate it. And so with that being said, once I started learning these information, everybody saw me in like this box. So at the time, I started going, I used to go, in the winter, in the summertime, I used to go hiking. I love hiking as a black guy. And at that time, there wasn't no black guys around. I'm not saying blacks don't go hiking and all that type of shit, but where I was at, that's just not what they did. And I started traveling outside of my neighborhood. Like when I leave, like in the summertime, I started going to different places of Chicago. I was born in Chicago and raised there. I started going places I never knew fucking existed by hanging with them. And it made me different. So now, that experience ended. I was there for like 2-3 years, and I had went back. That experience ended, and here I am going back to the hood, back to the people I was around a lot, and trying to bring that shit back to them. And this is where the conflict came. Because up until that point, the traditional way of life, society norms, that was all I fucking knew. But now hanging with them, And having new experiences, it made me like a chameleon because it's like, yo, y'all see one way, y'all see only one way. I'm like, yo, I've been introduced to, I'm finna, hey, fuck the traditional norms. I'm sticking with this shit I learned over here. I don't want to go back to that world. I don't want to, like, I seen what the other side of the coin looked like, man. I want to go do this shit. And this was something I always struggled with. So, it kind of like, instead of me being my unique self at that time, I basically hid all the shit I learned just to fit in. At that time, I was young. I was like 19, 20. And it was always like this inner conflict going back and forth, trying to be who people want me to be and trying to be who people want me to be and be my real self. And it got to a point to where, like, when one thing about life, when you are trying to be somebody else and you trying to be somebody else you're not, one thing about life will force your ass to be the real you. And it got to a point, I got tired of trying to be something I wasn't to avoid getting made fun of. Oh, you act like a white guy like me. I like going to the library reading books. I like for instance, I was eating to live. Like one time I was at this place, hanging with some friends. They went out, we was hanging out downtown Chicago. They went to the restaurant. And my mindset at the time, I was saving money, so I knew how to make really good meals. I was taught how to make really healthy shit for a little or nothing. Like, why go to the restaurant when you can make this shit at home? And I did that. And at that time, I had like this goddamn salad one time I had made. It was really fucking good. It's some shit you never heard of. It was like some kale, blueberries, watermelon. It was a mixture of different shit. But everything that was in this salad was organic. It was basically eat to live. I had some chicken breast in there for protein. And I'm hanging with these guys at the time. And these motherfuckers took turns laughing at me like, oh, you think you better than us? I'm like, what the fuck is you talking about? You think you better than us, man. You think you the shit because you, I'm like, bro, I'm just like, no, I got, somebody made this meal for me from a different culture. This shit was good. I started applying it. My health getting better. I'm losing weight. Like, bro, this ain't got shit to do with you. And at that moment, when that happened, I said, you know what? I don't give two fucks about what nobody say. I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna be the real me. So if I have hobbies that make me look white, or you're not doing things the black way, or as a black man, you gotta talk like this. I got to a point so I just ripped the band-aid off. Like, fuck it. This is who the fuck I am. If I gotta become somebody else, be somebody else, to fucking fit into your fucking box, into your fucking system, fuck you. I don't need to be around you, period. Bye. Get fucking lost. And the crazy part, when I cut off a lot of people and I became my true, authentic self, the crazy fucking thing happened to me. When I started meeting people, I didn't hide from my uniqueness. I bought my shit I showed up with my uniqueness to the fucking table and was like, you know what? This is who the fuck I am. This is my hobbies. This is what I like to do. Bam. And if you don't like it, fuck you. And the crazy part about it, when I stopped caring, I started having people draw to me. Like when I met people that didn't know some of the shit I learned by having and I traveled a lot. Like in childhood, I was forced to travel a lot. I moved around a lot, so I had to always go live at a certain place. I was always moving around when I was a little kid. So with that, I had a lot of experiences. Like I know a lot of shit, not just by like getting a book, but I was put in difficult situations where I had to learn on my own to get out of the shit. So I started meeting friends, and a lot of people started valuing my different, unique set of skills, the way I talk, my type of fun, the way I did. And it kind of made me like all the shit that I used to get teased for being different. It kind of made me the man in my friend group, because now by me having different experiences, people call me for advice. By me I traveled a lot, lived in a whole bunch of places, and Like, one of the things I learned when I was at that situation too, when I was hanging with different races and I was forced to live at be in that environment, I hung around rich people. Like, some of them had parents that was very wealthy. And so I started picking up nice restaurants. Like, I was invited out to eat places. So now, even going to the park, I knew how to go to the best parks, the best shit. I was introduced just naturally. Hey, Will, you want to come with us? Oh, you ain't got to pay. So now, when I hang out, somebody asks me, hey, what bar we going to? Hey, what barbecue? Hey, what spot we going to? I know all the fucking good spots. So I'm like the man in my friend group, like, yo, like what made me get ostracized and talked about ended up being my fucking superpower. It made me the man in my friendships. So, enough about my shit, back to the viewer. If you the kind of person that have a hard time fitting in, for one, accept the shit that make you different. Like, be for real about it. If you in a group or in a family that act and believe a certain way, don't turn off your light to fit with them. Be your authentic self. And when you do that, I'm going to be real with your ass. I ain't finna get on here and lie and tell you, like, yo, when you become your real self, people going to start showing up. I know. Hey, one of the things you're going to experience when you start embracing and you stop trying to fit in, you're going to deal with some loneliness, goddammit. You're going to have to learn how to be your own best friend and all that old shit. It's going to be rough. But by you staying true to yourself and accepting your uniqueness and your gifts and talents, when you do meet people, the same thing that you get made fun of for being unique and different. Maybe you don't like doing the traditional 9 to 5. You don't like believing in religion or the shit that's the modern stream thing. One of the things the shit that you get teased for by your friend group, when you actually meet friends, that's gonna make you stand out. People gonna be attracted to you because of your uniqueness. People gonna want to be around you because of like, you different. Like, yo, you a rare breed. Hey, I ain't met a guy like you. I ain't met a woman like you. You different. Yo, man. And that's gonna make, hey, now you ain't gotta be forcing to fit in no fucking body. You ain't gotta be trying to do things because, like, everybody trying to copy your style. Like, yo, show me how you, hey, yo, teach me some of that shit you know, man. Teach me how to maneuver like you. Oh, fuck that traditional shit. Yo, I see how you move, bro. I see how you do it. Hey, I see how you eat to live. I see how you maneuver. Yo, I want what you got, bro. Not in a hate and jealous way, but people are drawn to you. And then, the basic thing, what I'm saying, the things that you get made fun of for being different will be your superpower. So that was this video. If it's anything that I said resonated with you, if I resonated with you, comment, like, subscribe, give me feedback. I hope everybody have a good day. I'm out. I'm gone. This goddamn remote.